Welcome to Storyteller Bistro, where global-minded individuals are shaping their stories, turning their brilliance into mega businesses, and allowing their greatness to impact the world. Here is your host, best-selling author, Dr. Princess Fumi Hancock.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Dr. Princess Fumi Hancock, and this is Episode 1 of Storyteller Bistro podcast. I am so delighted that you are here this morning with me. I tell you what, anytime you get to do something new, anytime you get to do something great like this, it's always very exciting. So thank you so much for joining me today. Now, for episode 1, I thought a little bit about what do I want to share for those of you who are out there, those who are just hearing me for the very first time. I want you to hold on because you are on a ship that is going somewhere. Now, let's talk a little bit about goal setting. This is what I want to talk about because ever so often, I see a lot of people where I go out into the community to speak, and I hear people say, well, I cannot find my passion. I do not know what my passion is. Or better yet, I know what my passion is, but I don't know where to start. I don't know how to go from where I am right now to accomplishing the things that I need to do. And so I got to thinking this morning. And I said, you know what? Before we all start getting confused about our passion, our vision, and mission in life, we need to talk a little bit about what is important. We've got to talk about the golden steps that we must consider before even thinking about finding your passion, discovering your passion, figuring out what your mission in life is. And this is in the area of goal setting. And so today I want to just share some thoughts. I want you to consider these thoughts as we begin to ride on this ship called the Storyteller Bistro. If perchance you do not know what the Storyteller Bistro is all about, it is, what do we call this? We call this a ship, right? We call it a motherlode ship. For me, I regard it as a virtual incubator where emerging and veteran entrepreneurs, creative entrepreneurs, where they come together, we inspire each other, we empower each other with tools, tips, tricks, and practical tools. We encourage each other to live our best lives, not just live our best lives, but also to be the best in everything that we do, including business or career. So if you are a professional person and you happen to come across this, I want you to hang in there because there are tools, there are tips, there are information that is going to be given you on this platform that is going to incredibly jumpstart your career. If you, perchance, are an emerging entrepreneur or you're somebody who is still in 9-to-5 position and you're saying, oh my God, I need to do what I love to do. I want to be able to segue myself from this 9-to-5 into really manifesting my brilliance. Well, this is the mother lode of the place that you need to be too. Now, if you happen to be a veteran, and I call, a veteran entrepreneur, you never get to a place where you say to yourself, oh my God, I know it all. I just have it down pat. We're always, every time we wake up, we're always learning one or two things about who we are and where we hope to what we hope to accomplish. And so if you are a veteran entrepreneur, this is also a platform where you really want to hang in there with us. Now, I have some exciting news for you before I go into goal setting. And one of the exciting news that I have for you is that on the platform of Storyteller Bistro, we have master storytellers, right? Ever so often when people hear storytelling, they happen to think, their mind go into, oh my God, I'm not an author, I'm not a writer, I'm not an artist, so this must not be talking to me. But let me be the first one to tell you, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a professional that's looking to segue into entrepreneurship, you must be an incredible storyteller. Because how are you going to tell your brand story? How are you going to convince people to pick up that first product, to pick up that first service, if you're not a great storyteller? And so because of that, this platform is created just for you. It is created for you to come in here and learn and also share your stories too. And share your stories of entrepreneurship, your stories of moving, segueing from profession, right, a career, into owning your own business. This is a platform where even if you're in the ministry and you're saying you have 3 or 4 hats, how do I juggle these hats? This is a place where we're going to really tear the veil. We're going to tell the truth about where we are. We're going to be truthful about situations and conditions and the things that we experience as entrepreneurship, right? We are going to be truthful about that. Ever so often, those who know me on Facebook, we also know that I have, I call a group of my entrepreneurs prayerpreneurs. And so if you happen to be one of those that really love to pray, or you love to just include prayer in one of the things that you do, right? Meditation. This is where you need to be. All right. So having said that, if you need information on Storyteller Bistro, I seriously urge you to go to storytellerbistro.com. This is where we have our courses. We have so many great things for you that you can really take advantage of. All right, let's talk a little bit about goal setting. I had a chance to really think about this topic. And a lot of times, there are times goal setting where you think about goal setting, right? You're saying to yourself, okay, what am I setting? How do you even set a goal when you're not even sure of what you're supposed to be doing, right? And so I want us to think a little bit about the secrets to transforming and unleashing our inner star power. Let's think a little bit about that. For you to be able to set a goal, you have to understand that there is an inner star power that lies inside of you. You are not going to be able to set any concrete, feasible, attainable goal until you are able to understand that inner star power. What is that inner star power? The inner star power in you is that genius in you, is something that sets you apart from anybody else out there. Your inner star power is that uniqueness that you have, right? That genius that you have, that area of brilliance that you have, that nobody else on the face of this earth can contend with. Your inner star power is that place that you tap into. And so once you begin to tap into that, and how do you tap into that? Tapping into that is asking questions about, number one, who are you? Or who do you hope to be? Who do you want people to know you out? If I met you on the street, how would you describe yourself? How would you introduce yourself to me? What would you say that your area of brilliance is? Until you know and understand and establish your area of brilliance, it's going to be absolutely impossible for you to truly be able to set goals. And so when you begin to ask yourself those questions, who am I, right? What would I want people to know me for? And better yet, if you died today, how do you want your eulogy to read? If somebody stood in front and they were telling people about who you are, what would you want them to say about you? Once you figure that out, then it's easy for you to begin to set goals in life. It's easy to begin to set goals in your relationship. It's easy to begin to set goals in your business and or career. So the question The more important question now is, who are you and who do you want people to know you as? If an eulogy was supposed to be said about you, how would you want it to read? And once you figure that out, then setting goals is important. The number one, the priority, the golden step that you must think about are all these things that I've talked about. These golden steps are the questions that I've just relayed to you. Who are you this morning? And please do not tell me I'm a nurse practitioner, I'm a writer. No. Those are the trade of the tools. Those are things that you do. Who are you really in the core of who you are? For me, I'm a vision midwife. I know I've been called to help people deliver their vision. I know I've been called to help people birth. So I'm not surprised that I ended up becoming a nurse and an advanced nurse practitioner. I'm not surprised at that. The only difference now is that that same tool I now use to help others to develop their own vision. So thank you so much for listening to me. Until next time, be inspired, be motivated, be of sentimental value. You are the hero in your life story. Write it and write it brilliantly. Do not allow anybody else to write your story. Understand this, that you are precious. And that with you, all things, you can do anything and accomplish everything that you set to accomplish. But you must understand that there is an inner star power in you. And I need you to rock it and rock it well. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for tuning in. We hope you've enjoyed our program today. Dr. Fumi Hancock, an African princess living in diaspora, is a best-selling author and international public speaker. This vision midwife is often requested by governmental, political, and royal heads to teach on creative success strategies for life, business, or career. Her book series, Your Vision Torch, has reportedly ignited many lives to sparkle in their brilliance. Join her and other global influencers at StorytellerBistro.com. Until next time, remember to master, manifest, dominate, and sparkle. Your brilliance is your billions.